What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. They were taking out the German P-47. This is a premium vehicle with a battle rating of 3.7 in air realistic battles. And those of you who are familiar with this plane probably know what this vehicle is capable of. But this is more for the uninitiated, the ones who are newer to the game and who are playing tank realistic battles and are finding themselves struggling with the silver line gain. And I feel your pain. Running silver lines with tanks alone it's a recipe for disaster in a sense, because it's just so unbelievably slow. The way I would recommend approaching this is either in order to supplement your tank playing fix, is by playing either air realistic battles with the P-47, or add this to your lineup when you play tank realistic battles so that you can get those extra silver lions by eliminating those pesky allied P-47s. And it just so happens that the German P-47 is available for free in the Warbond shop this month. As long as you have some available time to earn yourself some Warbonds, you can pick this up for no charge whatsoever as far as Golden Eagles goes, and you're going to get yourself a very good plane. The German P-47 has come a long way since I played this originally. You now get an air spawn in air realistic battles, which I find hilarious, because almost nothing at this BR can touch you. And if you're more of an arcade pilot, this has a battle rating of 2.7 in arcade. I don't even know what to say about that, to be honest with you. My advice as far as flying it, and I've covered this before, it's basically to keep fast. Don't turn. Spitfire pilots are going to try to encourage you to turn fight. Keep fast. Don't turn fight them. Extend yourself away. Wait for them to commit in a direction and attack them. Don't be afraid to go head on with just about anything. You've got 8 50 caliber machine guns. And I'm running tracer belts, and just, I mean, there's just nothing left of him. You got a ton of ammo. You get what, 3,400 rounds of ammunition spread amongst 850 cals. I'm running 600 meters convergence, vertical targeting on, tracer belts, so everything is APIT, which means everything was going to burst into flames. It's excellent in every mode. The only limitation you have with the P-47 as far as ground battles is that with the German variant, you do not get any sort of rockets or bomb options. It's just the plane itself with the 50 cals. It's not useless, but you're going to be limited a little bit. You know, you're going to be limited to attacking airplanes as well as any sort of open-top vehicle like the M18, the M10, any sort of self-propelled anti-air gun or open-topped tank destroyer is usually subject to being destroyed with this vehicle. And even though I could have gone after the other guy up high, I decided to go down here and get some more kills. After all, I'm flying this vehicle with the intent of getting silver lions, and you're going to get a lot of silver lions with this vehicle. And it's been my experience that the P-47D series is one of the few series of aircraft that doesn't get regular flight model changes. It's very consistent patch to patch. So if you watch a video from 2015, you're going to see basically a plane that flies the exact same. And that's something that I can't say about every other vehicle. The P-47M, for example, immediately comes to mind. I did a video on that a long time ago where I ripped Gaijin for changing its flight model, and it's still not the same plane that it used to be. I would frankly rather fly this at 5.3 than the P-47M. It's crazy that may sound, but I proved in a video a long time ago with Brian that this plane, up-tiered intentionally versus Spitfires and Tempests, is competitive. At the end of this video, I'll put a link in the end cards to that video from probably 2 years ago. The plane is essentially the same. It just gets an air spawn, and it's extremely competitive. With 5 kills in roughly 4 minutes of actual time, I pulled in 142,000 in silver lions. And that was without, I believe it was without a Lion booster. I believe the only booster I had on was an RP booster of like 10-15%. It's just a really good plane, and I'm going to show you. This is a second clip from a different match. This is at the very end of a battle. I've already gotten 2 kills, and it's just myself and one other player on the enemy team. This was originally like a 1 versus 6 or 1 versus 5, but he used the runway as a significant advantage. The runway got 2 guys, he killed 2. This guy, the 109 in front of me, he died just out of the thin air. He just crashed. So it's me versus this guy, and I've been killing IL-2s trying to bleed some tickets, and I'm energy trapped at this point. This guy eventually worked up the nerve to challenge me, and he's in a D5, a P-51 D5, battle rank 4.3, and you would normally think, oh, 4.3 versus 3.7, clearly the P-51 is going to win this fight. Not so fast. You see, the P-47, in my opinion, should be at least a battle rank 4.3, if not a 4.7. But these planes are essentially on equal terms, roughly. The P-51 is a little bit more agile, and here he comes in for another attack. Now, this is one of the areas that the P-47 excels, is its toughness. It's called the Jug for a reason. It is unbelievably difficult to take this thing down, even with 50 cals, even after they've been buffed ridiculously. Another thing going for the P-47 is its wings are enormous. They provide enormous areas where air can get underneath it and provide lift. We crit his tail with those 50 cals. I essentially stalled myself out at 55 kilometers an hour. So we're trying to pick up speed. Oh, more hits, more hits. But Jug doesn't give a damn. Landing flaps, let's go. Pick up some air. Some more air underneath that wing. On. He's extending. 50 cal just can't quite connect as I'm so damn slow. But now he's managed to drop his nose, get some speed up, and now he's trying to climb away. One of the great things about the 50 cals, though, is they are incredibly dangerous even at this sort of distance. Even at a kilometer away, once I get my aim and I know I'm on target, I let it fly, and the 50 cals take him out. Never underestimate 50 cals. They are very, very dangerous. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.